Hey, what's up, guys? Alex here in the very east end of Toronto. We're here in the beautiful neighborhood of West Rouge in Scarborough, right next to Lake Ontario. It is the height of afternoon rush hour on this Friday, April 24th, 2026, and it's around 3:57 p.m. And even though it was cloudy most of the day, the sun is out. So what perfect day to take a stroll by the lake, even though the temperatures are not like what it was yesterday, right? I came out in my friggin' shorts, but either way, it's still quite nice out. Just have to be aware of the wind chills, as we are right by the lake. I've done many walking videos around here. The last time I've done a video here was June 5th of last year. And the only reason why I'm making this video is because I just came from the university, which is a 10-minute bus ride from here. All right, I got off the 38A Highland Creek bus, and we're at the intersection of Port Union Road and Lawrence Avenue East. Here comes a 38 Highland Creek bus now, heading to Kennedy Station via Scarborough Center Station. As for this video, we're just going to meander around and find our way to the waterfront trail, and then we'll probably end up somewhere near Rouge Hill Station. Yes, this is the far-flung suburbs of Toronto. Well, at least the city proper, if that's how you would refer to it. So yeah, that's it. I'm done my exams. I am finally free. I'm leaving for Montreal in 4 weeks. I cannot wait. So now I'm gonna just take it easy over the next several weeks, relax and make some videos and get ready for my trip, and then eventually I'll have to get ready for the next semester. I'm not taking any summer courses. I was going to, but all of them were taken, so I'm left with nothing, and I still gotta hear back from that job I applied to. So a lot of people criticize this neighborhood for being a car-centric hellhole because there's not much transit options, or, well, actually there is. The only thing is, you're all the way in eastern Scarborough. It's a very car-centric area, and the buses here are not often that frequent, right? You have the 38, as I just said, the 54, and the 85. And those buses come every 20 minutes or so. But also, there's a commuter train station here, Rouge Hill Station, with trains coming every 15 to 30 minutes, sometimes even an hour, depending on the day. And from here, it's just a 30-minute ride to downtown Toronto. So I guess if you live here, I guess that works. And speaking of, well, no, that's a Via train. So we're gonna make our way to Port Union Waterfront Park. We'll see how far we can get. Too bad it's a little bit chilly, but the sun's not stopping me from making this video. So of course I gotta make the annual visit out here that I make once a year. Actually, more than once. I mean, I've also been here at other times just to make, bus ride videos, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do after this. I'm gonna hop on the 954 Lawrence East Express bus. Originally, I've been wanting to do eastbound from Don Valley Station, but I've actually kind of done that already, but that was on the 54B. But so I might as well head west. And there's a parking lot for the GO station. Look, there's my Starbucks. I got it at 3:20. Last order of the semester. Of course, if it was like later in the day, evening time, or even if the temperatures were warmer, there'd be a lot more people here. And I remember this part. This is the Port Union Village Common. Public space here. There is the rail tracks. I used to, when I was little, I used to take the GO train to Oshawa, and then, you know, to meet, you know, spend the weekend at my cousin's place, right? Emily and Andrew. So, would often, you know, my favorite part about riding the GO train along this part is just the view of Lake Ontario from here. It's just amazing. It's literally vast waters, of course, all the way through. I wonder how much the houses are, because I mean, these are like lakeside homes here. Well, almost. You're close enough though, but you have a great view of the rail corridor and the lake, and of course a very short walk from Rouge station. The only thing is, you know, the fares, right? Because from here, it's around, well, for me, I'm a student, so it's like $2.64, so it's probably like $3.35 or something, like, because, you know, you're from the city, right? I'm pretty sure it's, you know, you can use your TTC fare. All right, there's a bridge, or rather an underpass, that we are going to take. And this is this is also part of the waterfront trail. So technically you could take this all the way down, but again, it's interrupted in different parts. And I don't really know too much, but I guess 2000 is when this bridge was likely built. Oh, now my voice is echoing. And how about that Raptors win last night at Scotiabank Arena? I knew, you know something, guys? See, this is why I'm wearing the old school Raptors hoodie and cap. I knew the home crowd would make a huge difference. That's just, like, that's amazing, right? The Raptors had control of the game. Actually, it was pretty tight throughout the first three quarters, but the fourth quarter is when they really exploded. Jamison Battle, Colin Murray-Boyles, very underrated players, but it was mostly Scotty Barnes and the hometown hero RJ Barrett for literally shining on the court. 66 points combined. What a bounce back effort by the Toronto Raptors, especially from Barnes and Barrett. Absolutely freaking amazing players. I don't know why Barrett was thinking of being traded, because at the end of the game, he praised all the hometown fans in attendance. Even his parents were there. I have nothing but respect for Barrett. He's an amazing player. He represents Toronto very well. I mean, that's how I look at it. Oh, here's a westbound GO train heading to Union. Great spot for real fans. So it's rush hour, so you're probably going to be seeing trains here every 15-30 minutes, as I've been saying. Look at that. But yeah, great game last night. The crowd was into it. See, I told you, the more louder we are, the more action we'll get. They'll do even better. Now we have to get ready for Sunday, Game 4, of a chance to even the series at 2 games apiece. I mean, like, look what we can do against a team that doesn't have LeBron, so... What is that over there? What is that? You know what you can also see from here? That is the former Pickering nuclear plant. I believe it's decommissioned, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. And there used to be a wind turbine that was removed years ago. I think I passed this nuclear plant while I was riding the DRT bus. But I wanted to like walk around there, but it's not pedestrian friendly. It really isn't. I don't like walking in these areas when there's like no sidewalks, or just like when it's not safe. This train's departing. Next stop, Union Station. Or sorry, Gilwood. Not Union, excuse me. But that's where it's headed to. And then I think it's going to West Harbor or Aldershot. No, I'm not going to be spending money to take the train to downtown and then just heading home from there. Okay. Again, it's always a nice stroll. I just wish it was like a lot warmer like it was yesterday. Like bicycle parking. Oh, there's where the platforms begin. I remember exploring here for the first time 3 years ago. I already filmed the elevators here at Rouge Station. It was a good enough video, surprisingly, because back then I was only starting to film elevators and I was always talking and I was always rushing and stuff. See, you improve over time. No squirrels though, where are they? Oh, speaking of which. See, I wanted to explore a lot more nature this year. This is one example. I know I did Hyde Park earlier this year. I might do it again because of the cherry blossoms. I gotta do other areas that I haven't visited yet. Oh, there goes the railway crossing. So that means a train is approaching. All right, there's the main station building. Oh yeah, you can actually access the station through here too. So let's get a thumbnail first of all. Got the station, the lake, and the nuclear plant in the distance. So which train do we have coming? Oh, another GO train. It's probably just equipment move or something like that. It's okay, we'll still get a good view. I always used to get excited when I would hear the crossing bells going off. And of course, I used to watch videos of them a lot, so that's when I was young. There's the TTC bus just laying over. And sign that says high-speed trains do pass through here, so what is she saying? So left their pillow there. Unless someone is actually living around here. All right, if my mind's correct, we can't actually cross the tracks here. So we gotta find a different way to get around. Like I said, there's the open gate. Unless I can squeeze through somewhere else. I'll have to see though. There's a map of the waterfront trail. Oh, there's a blackbird. Oh, actually, no, that's not a blackbird. I'm not a bird watcher. How the hell would I know? Yeah, see? Doesn't make sense. Why is this gate closed? Alright, so here's a map of the trail. That's actually, yeah, see, look. Why would they have these barriers here? Why couldn't they just move the friggin' thing closer? See, look, now you have to, like, lean over to try and reach it. I remember coming here, well, not actually here, but on Lawrence Avenue East in Scarborough 2 years ago, around 6 a.m. in the morning. I've walked through here before, but I'm not going to continue. I didn't want to stay here too long. Anyway, I'm going to find a way around this, and I'll be right back. All right, well, now we're on the other side of the train tracks, and we're back at Lawrence Avenue East. So let's continue. And this is the bus loop here. That's for the eastbound 954, well, actually both the 54 and 954 buses. That means we'll have to catch westbound buses on the other side of the street. So this street continues for probably about 1 kilometer, and then it ends just before the Rouge River, which is literally the eastern boundary of the city. And I remember walking here at 6 a.m. in the morning 2 years ago. I think it was April 18th of 2024. And there's a mourning dove. Been hearing a lot of those on this walk. Well, these are the typical cookie cutter style homes of the 21st century. Very typical of typical housing of the GTA in these built up neighborhoods. I can imagine a long time ago, this is all like nothing. That's how I look at it. There's more of the waterfront trail that I could have seen, but I'm very far from home, so I don't want to be here too long. But luckily, it's only 2 routes I gotta take, right? Because I gotta take the 954, which is like an hour bus ride to Don Valley Station. And then, of course, the LRT. And here comes the bus. And that is the 954, so I'll have to wait for the next one. Scarborough Boulevard is literally up ahead. It's still a several minutes walk. I'm really glad it's sunny now, because I don't know what I would have done if it wasn't. Yeah, I remember, I took the 354 all the way out here. It was a fun adventure. And this is a beautiful neighborhood, despite the fact that, you know, it's literally all the way at the ass end of the city. There's the local 54 bus. Also going to Don Valley Station. But obviously, the 954 is faster. So I might wait here for the next bus. Or I could walk up a bit. I mean, I don't really want to keep this video going for too long, but nevertheless, it's such an enjoyable walk. Stotts Terrace. That's a weird ass name. I mean, no offense, but And tomorrow, unfortunately, it's gonna be raining, so I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. But actually, I haven't finished my PowerPoint presentation for my next disgusting transit video, so I'll probably work on that later tonight, and then record the video tomorrow morning and have it up by Monday. I guess we'll see. A lot of you guys really enjoy those videos. I just hope the glare won't interfere, because I typically make my videos by filming out the right side of the window, or sorry, the right side of the bus rather, and what's really annoying is just the glare. I also could have done like Guildwood Parkway, but the thing is, I've already done that in October. It was actually on a cloudy day. I mean, today would have been a perfect day to do that, but think of it another time. The thing is, I don't like to record videos of the same exact area or on the same exact streets, but you know what? I think this is as far as I'm gonna get here. I know it's mostly residential this way, but well, this is the West Rouge pumping station. Yeah, I'm gonna just walk back to the stop that I just passed. All right, guys, I'm gonna slowly start making my way home. Wish me luck. Might take me about 90 minutes. If the LRT wasn't open, it would have taken me 2 hours. But thank God this bus will take me all the way to Don Valley Station, and there I'll be able to catch my beloved Line 5. Anyway, guys, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned for more videos, and check out my others as well. Let's go Raptors! Sunday afternoon. It's going to be a great time at home. Need the crowd to be as loud as possible. Hopefully we can even up the series. So guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. As a 9:54 bus passes by. See you on the next one. Take care and peace out. Bye-bye.